Let me update my description box. Hello, hello to everyone who is watching. Hi, everyone. Just updating my description box real quick. How is everyone doing? Okay, we're just getting right into it. Wow.
Candace.
Fucking Candace. I'm just kidding. I don't think I've ever met a Candace. That's kind of a cute name, though. Oh my god, Isa! I love to hear it. I love to see it. All of it. Well, hello. I hope everyone is doing well. My skin has been good. It's been good for a while now. And Brittany, definitely feel free to ask a question. It's on me. We talked about it via email. But I'm glad you're joining the live. I really appreciate you. And then Red Ruby's back to you. My skin's been good for a while. Paulus is really, really loving that oil.
Oh my god, I love it. I need to know what it's made of because it's the best thing I've had. And I've had so many things.
Hi JP, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm sorry for my lack of videos, everyone. I actually already created a few, but these videos are sponsored and I'm actually kind of waiting on the sponsors to approve it. So I'm sorry for the lack of content. I also kind of injured my hand. Like, look at this. Like, it was pretty bad. And so I wasn't really able to shuffle. And it just put me behind on everything. I was behind on so many private readings. And so I'm just trying to get back into the groove. I'm ending private readings, as you guys know. I'm not going to be doing them this new year, but I will continue to do live. So now is the best time to ask a question. If you have a question, feel free to ask. Well, all the information is in the description box below. These are paid questions. It's paid live, but we have lots of fun here. So feel free to ask. I'm actually going to build you guys up though for this weekend. I'm gonna do like an explicit live and I'm gonna put some locks on it so that I don't get caught up by YouTube, because I am kind of doing a lot of more of my 18 pluses on Gumroad in the extended, as you guys know, and it's just been a little difficult to like be me and be free on YouTube. There's a lot of restrictions behind the scenes that you guys don't necessarily know about. I feel like a lot of creators have been talking about it. But I do want to do a live that is very like 18 plus and 18 plus only, and it's very like dirty, raunchy type of thing. So definitely look forward to that. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that you get a notification when I go live. But that should be either this Friday or Saturday. Today is just a little cozy live session we're going to do. If you want to ask a question, all that information is in the description box below. And if you are new to the live, Paulus, he is my man. He will help you out in the chat. He does all of the booking, all the communication in the chat while I focus on the content here. But also, if you are new to lives, I like to start off my live with a general collective reading for everybody, just everyone watching and everyone joining. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is for everyone watching right now. I hope you guys are staying sane. You know, this has been a hell of a year. I don't know what meme I saw where it was like coming into 2020 and then versus like coming out of 2020. I think I've stayed pretty on point for a good portion of the year, but now we're in December and I'm falling apart myself. So hello, hi. I mean, I injured my damn hand. I don't even know what's going on anymore, but I'm trying to get out of it, and we're in this damn eclipse season, and it's just really shaking things up. Paulus and I are moving to Texas, and right after Christmas, right at the new year, there's just a lot going on. We have a puppy that adds to it. All right, enough about the tough year. Let's get into it. This is the general collective reading for everyone watching here. on the live right now. All right, so we have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Oof, okay, if that's not the energy. So that really goes to show and talk about, you know, just this eclipse season and how we are kind of releasing the old. Really, though, like I feel like a lot of the astrology this year has been set up to release and release and release, but there's something different about this eclipse season where it has really shaken you to your core. And it might even be like subconscious things, like things that you carry with you as a soul. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest healing to do, because you're like, wait, say what? Like, what? This didn't happen? Like, why do I have PTSD? It's like not from this life, but it's from a different life. So releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. We have Pillar of Light. Ooh, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. This is gorgeous, because I feel like with a lot of the readings that I have done, I am discovering that a lot of you, you know, have this inner knowingness. You have gifts of your own. You know, you might have clairsentience, clairaudience. What is the other one? I always forget. Clairsentience, clairaudience, clairvoyance. There we go. And you might have the gift of sight, the gift of hearing, the ability to hear thoughts within your brain and get those ideas. So a lot of you guys, I feel like as we're ushering through this age of Aquarius, are opening up to your own awakening and discovering that you have your own spiritual gifts. So your vibration is definitely rising. And I tell people this all the time. It's almost like spirit is like, don't listen to this bitch, Samantha James. Like you can pull cards for yourself. You don't need to go through this crazy bitch. But I almost say to all my clients, like, look, I think you should get a tarot deck and I think you should pull for yourself every day. Like, that's what I did for myself until I started pulling for other people and friends and stuff. But there's something very personal about it. I think personal readings are amazing because, you know, we all have blind spots and it's hard to read for yourself, but when you're just kind of getting into it, spirit wants to forge that relationship with you. They want to be closer to you. And the best way to do that is just like one-on-one communication. It's like pulling that oracle, pulling that tarot for yourself. We have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Ooh, okay. So I feel like, yes, I've been getting a lot of this theme as well in some of the readings I've been doing. And people really are, you know, sick of what they're doing. They're sick of going to school and getting the degree and going to work this job to pay these bills and all this bullshit. And I feel like a lot of people are becoming very like anxious and uneasy in what they're doing. They're like, I want to do something, but I want it to be something that I'm proud of. I want to wake up in the morning and I want to love it and I want to be passionate and I feel it. Fuck. Like there is not a story that I don't feel anymore. I mean, here I am doing tarot when I went to college and spent 5 years doing real estate. So it's kind of like definite 180, but this is I feel this to my core. I feel like a lot of you are in this position right now where you are understanding that like you do have these gifts and you do have this knowingness, and there is something about your soul that came into this life with a deeper depth, a deeper meaning than maybe you originally kind of knew. And now you're getting like spiritual downloads about it, and you're getting hints, and I feel like for a lot of you, you're like trying to shift into alignment with your higher self. Like what did you actually come here to do? You know, did you come here to do sales, or did you come here to do something like helping people or making people feel good or uplifting others? I feel like a lot of the theme with the people in my community, you guys, I feel like are empaths, you're sensitive. So a lot of what makes you guys happy is helping other people. And that's really, really gorgeous. And a lot of you here, especially like millennials and Gen X's, are breaking the chain with these ancestral patterns. This is like, we hear this all the time, but we hear it all the time because it's a really, really incredible shift. And I really feel like it's these younger generations that have started this shift. And so you're healing, you're rewriting the future. Whatever it is that your soul has been bound to, whatever lineage you decided to be created upon, whatever ancestry you have, I feel like a lot of us, especially in this community, are healing these ancestral patterns and just rewriting the script. You know, let's say that you're the first person to go to college. Let's say you're the first person to make 6 figures. Let's say that you're the first person to speak up about whatever the fuck. Maybe you come from a family where they're very passive and they never move. Or let's say everyone stays in one place all the time. They never venture out or move to a different country. So you guys, I feel like, are really healing and breaking these patterns. And it's because because your higher self is guiding you. It's because spirit is guiding you. I think it's because like in your core, you feel like this is something you have to do. So this is really, really beautiful. We have boundaries. Ooh, and align your life. I gotta talk about this one. Also, when I see this card, it reminds me of that character, that actress from fucking Riverdale. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Every time I see this, I'm like, is that her? But yeah, we have boundaries. So where do you need to establish better boundaries? So yeah, eclipse season over here, rewriting everything. For some of you, I feel like you are releasing a soul pattern, a contract, a karmic, a twin flame, you know, just something. There's always something for everyone. There's always things that happen and that, yes, we have to heal and release. But I feel like right now, as I speak, December 2020, a lot of the theme is that these things have to be released in order for there to be this higher state of consciousness. And we are all trying to kind of bring ourselves to this higher state of consciousness, because I think, like, we could really get into it, but I'm not going to. But I think that on a planetary, on like a solar level, we are so behind and so narrow-minded as humans. I feel like other alien races and whatnot look at us and are just like, SMH, like, what the fuck? So I think that it's up to us, the people that are aware, and that is you guys, to help usher in this age of Aquarius. And by doing that, you know, obviously it requires some healing. You can't just lead, you got to lead with example. So a lot of you are establishing better boundaries. I don't know why I couldn't just say that simple ass sentence, but I think there is a deeper meaning to it. And what I'm trying to explain is almost like, do you ever feel like you have to do something and you don't fucking know why? You're like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't, I quit. Like, I quit this job. I quit this, you know, you just like feel like you can't do it anymore. So I feel like that's this energy is it's not just like, oh, breaking up with the boyfriend or like blah, blah, blah. Like, I think it's bigger than that. I think it's like like people that you used to probably let walk all over you, opportunities that you probably let become expendable. Maybe you felt undeserving of them. Whatever it is, you guys are breaking that pattern. So you should be really proud of yourself right now, especially right now at the end of this year. I think everyone should be proud of themselves for just fucking getting through this year. Like, give yourself a damn pat on the back, because I think that this just was really, really hard year. And I'm going to try and go live a lot this month, just because I feel like it's necessary. I think a lot of people need some guidance right now, and I want to put a lot of my attention and energy into that. So align your life. What is not aligned needs to change. And then we have trust. So among trying to shift and transform and change, the hardest part of all that is while we're doing that shift and changing things is do we trust this process? Do we trust the unknown? Like, are we on the right path? And can we have that faith? And can we really believe in all of this? And that's the most difficult part, because this one fucks with your brain. And your brain can be very deceiving, especially in relation to your soul, your spirit, your heart. That's why it's up to you. You know, don't listen to me necessarily. Don't listen to tarot necessarily. That's why I always suggest to people, get your own tarot deck. Extract your own meanings out of this. Hear your own messages. We have be assertive. So yeah, a lot of you guys are really just taking back control of your life right now, which is really beautiful. Get more information. We're trying. And the situation will improve, which I love as well. It really reminds me of that card in the Moonology deck, Nothing is Yet Set in Stone. Just because, like, you can look around at your life and things might be really fucking difficult right now, but, you know, a year from now, 6 months from now, it's not necessarily going to be like that at all. So the situation will improve, and there is so much room for change and for release, which is gorgeous. Okay, so as always, I want to pull from the Moonology Oracle, but then I'm going to get right into the reading. So if you want to book for tonight's live, you have a question to ask, something's bothering you, something's going on with your twin flame, let me know. I will answer it, and I'll answer it on the spot, and we will get, you know, we will make sure that we answer it till it resonates. So a win-win outcome is in forecast. Love to hear that. Yes, your commitment is being tested about that trust card, that faith. Like we can release and we can welcome in the new and all that great stuff. But if we can't believe or trust that the situation is going to lead us in the right direction, if we can't trust ourselves or trust in a higher power, if not a higher power, trust yourself, you know, then that's where your commitment is being tested. I think it's so interesting when I have clients and they're like, well, you know, I don't know, like I want to make this move, but I don't know if I should. And I'm like, well, you're asking me this question. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, that's the answer. And they're like, what's the answer? And I'm like, you're already thinking, should I make a move? The answer is yes. You weren't just thinking that like 10 years ago or a year ago. You were thinking that now because the idea came to you, and that idea is something you have to follow, and you have to trust yourself enough to follow it, you know? So just understand that sometimes when things are prompted in our life, it's actually coming from like a higher source, not even just ourselves. Yes, the answers you need are coming, and prosperity lies ahead. So that's a really beautiful card because the holidays are coming up. Money is going down. I feel like I'm like, the gifts are a spending. No, but we have some abundance coming in. So that's something to look forward to. Always be in an energy where you're looking forward to something. That is the highest energy to be in when you're manifesting. When you get excited and you're excited for the future and you're in an energy of excitement, it's such a great energy to be in when you want something to come in. You know, when as soon as you start like having a tight grip on something and you have like control issues over it, that's when you like start to like that's when things start to go the other way. You like repel them. So get in that attracting energy and just really welcome in all these beautiful things coming in for you, okay? And then a fiery climax approaches for some of y'all. So I'm kind of getting like vibes about this one. So some of you guys are, I'm getting vibes. I'm getting like 18 plus vibes with that one. And then we have a time for healing. So again, everything at the end of the day, this is all just like preparing us for our best selves. This is a time for healing. So be easy on yourself. Honestly, like I said, congratulate yourself for making it this far. I feel like there is a lot of just overall uncertainty in the air and in the world, and just not really knowing what to do or where to go. So just be proud of yourself for being here and for being here. Like, that's it. That's all you have to be proud of yourself for. Okay, so I'm going to get into the live. If you have a question, definitely look at the description box below. I will answer it, but let me know if it is a 18 plus question or a regular question. I have one person so far, and I'm going to start with Arlene. Okay, so hi Arlene. I'm not sure if you were here on the live. We communicated via email, but hi, how are you? I hope you are doing well. So your question is, for your chosen career, what is your chosen career? Is it going to be a good fit for you? School is getting hard, and the more I learn about it, the more pressure I feel. I'm in college to be a teacher, which is huge. I want to do it, but it's starting to become a lot. Okay, so you want to know basically what your chosen, if your chosen career is going to be a good fit for you and you want to be a teacher. So I had to switch up the deck, y'all. We have the 6 of Pentacles. That's sexy. I mean, like a sexy teacher. I feel like for this card to come out, that's like amazing. We have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the Fool. We have the 6 of Wands. Okay. Ah! So much energy. We have the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups. The 3 of Swords in reverse. All right. So I'm picking up on some love stuff coming up. King of Swords. What's going on? Arlene. 6 of Cups. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So is your chosen career to be a teacher the best fit for you? I mean, I think so. I think absolutely. I'm going to actually might have to pull a few more cards for you. But I love the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is just like success. It's like, hello, hi. Like, yes, you're going to be very successful. I think most importantly, you're going to be individually self-satisfied. Like, you're going to know that you worked for this and you went to school for this. Like this, no one is more deserving of this than you. You might not feel like that right now, but when you finally are in that position, you're like, no one can replace me. Like, like I did all this by myself. And it's because you did. Like, you literally did. You did the damn shit. So this is an incredible card to get. The Nine of Cups. I think you're going to be very happy. I think that there's some fears underlining maybe financial stability and maybe the stigma that goes along with being a teacher. Like, oh, you sacrifice, you know, this for that, or you won't be able to be financially stable. And I'm not really seeing that, which is interesting. With the Six of Pentacles, I'm getting like private school vibes. Like, I know this is so random, but I'm just getting like very fancy private school vibes. Hell, it could be even a university, which would be incredible pay. But the Five of Pentacles in reverse right next to it, Spirit is almost urging you to not place your focus on the financial aspect of this, that it is all going to pay off, because, you know, whether you are a teacher or a janitor or a stripper, you know, as long as you love what you do, that's when the money comes in. If you hate what you do, you know, you're repelling that money, that abundance from coming in towards you. So, you know, I was in real estate thinking that that was where the money was, but I fucking hated it. And I hated what I did, and I didn't make that much money at all. And so it's about fine tuning your energy into something where you are excited. Like I go back and talk about how when you are excited for something and you're in that energy, things manifest quicker. For you, more specifically, Arlene, it's just saying that you are going to be given to or taken care of, whether that's by your spirit guides or whether that's like literally like wherever you are, they're going to take care of you because they're going to value you as a teacher. I feel like you're going to give a lot. You know, we have that Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups to whatever community you decide to be with. And I feel like people are going to be very thankful for that. This is going to be very new for you. It is going to be kind of risky for you to like go along this route, because I know that you have some doubts in regards to it, but I think that overall you're going to be very successful. Now, side note, there's some people coming up in your love life. We've got the King of Swords, the Three of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups. So this could be the same person, although I'm getting like two different people. So that's kind of interesting. But something about someone's betrayal or their lack of support, I think that is evolving. There is going to be more support as far as the people that are around you. I think that's important to know. And then with the Six of Cups, I think that you're going to be in a good energy, like a very collaborative energy. I think that you're the type of person that wants to be surrounded by people that you really like. And I feel like you will have that. And that's really incredible. Don't let your past hold you back. Your commitment is being tested. Your dreams need a practical plan. And communication is key. Okay. Actually want to pull one more of these. We have inspiration. Be prepared. As soon as you receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration, come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. And moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Okay, so just a little bit of being in your head, just a bit. But I think a lot of those, you know, in your head thoughts might come or stem from past situations in which you learn something about something and it's creating some fear. But this is just, you know, Spirit is just saying, look, your commitment right now to teaching to this lane that you're in is being tested, but you are going to be a huge inspiration to a lot of people in your community. And it's very important that you pursue this role, because I think that you'll be happy, your community will be happy, and it'll just be a really good, happy ending. So that's really beautiful. All right, Arlene, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I will be moving on to the next person.
She got 18 plus and channeled, and we just gotta ask her what her question is. Oh, here she is.
Okay, hi, Catherine. So you've been involving yourself with men who just play too much games and you're done with it. So your question is, will a new man, woman present themselves in your future that won't play with your feelings? Is this 18 plus? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good question. All right, let me get my 18 plus deck. So you've been involving yourself with just people that play too many games and you're done with it. Your question is, will a man or woman present themselves in the future and not play with your feelings? Okay. So this card wanted to come out, but where does it want to be? Upright? Okay. We have the Priestess. This is such a strange deck. I mean, I've used this a lot and I still have a hard time getting my grip around it, but it's just so cool. Like, I love the art. Okay, we have the Priestess, the Knight of Air. We have the Lovers. We have the Knight of Fire. All right. We have the Six of Earth, Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Air, the Queen of Swords. All right, so will someone present themselves to you soon? I like how you will they present themselves? Will you present yourself? No, I'm just kidding. With this card, but I feel like, yes, I feel like right now you're actually Spirit. Okay, let's back up. Let's rewind, Samantha. Spirit is saying that right now your intuition is at its peak and there's a lot of signs that are probably being sent to you right now. So this is very, very interesting. I feel like Spirit is saying continue to trust their guidance. You're very close. We got the Knight of Air, the Knight of Fire. I gotta pull more cards. I think that there's a chance that you might have a dating app of some sort or something like that, but there's some sort of fast communication coming in, whether it's via social media, whether, sometimes for fast communication, it could just mean like you meet someone and you literally were not expecting to meet them or whatever it is. But we have some aces here. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Tower. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Hermit in reverse. Catherine, what is your sign again? Let me know. But we have this Knight of Air. So I feel like you are definitely on the search, or you're not like actively searching, but you're just like on the prowl is like how they would say it. Like you're definitely open to new energy and new people, and you're kind of almost like you're not expecting that energy to come in like right now. Like you kind of know that it's going to take like a little bit of time. And I think it's because you're reassessing your standards and you're just reassessing like what you want out of it. I think that ultimately like you do want something with someone that can be your best friend, someone that you can have this kind of like good communication with and be able to kind of respect each other's boundaries. It's an interesting kind of dynamic. I think that you give a lot, you bring a lot to the table. I think that you're this Queen of Swords here and you just naturally bring a lot to the table. You're very abundant, you're very luscious, you're very beautiful. And like I think a lot of people like to take and they don't really reciprocate. And I think that right now, what Spirit is saying is that there's going to be just a little bit of time to yourself. Like, I'm not necessarily getting that there's going to be this one lingering type of person. I'm getting that there's many just different options that will kind of pop up and appear, but I think that you might reject them all. The reason I say that is because we do have this Tower. We're ending with the Five of Cups in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. These are not bad cards. These are actually really good that they're in reverse, but it's just kind of specifying that there's some healing that needs to be had. Like there's some things that you're going to have to just kind of deal with. But I think in the meantime, just really putting that focus on yourself, like, and that attention on yourself, because you are such a giver, I feel like, and you do give a lot, and you have a lot to give. And I feel like maybe your cup is not full for yourself. So Spirit is almost saying, like, continue to kind of look through tarot, pick a cards, whatever it may be. They're going to send you some signs and signals as to when this new person is coming in for you, how you can manifest them. But I think for right now, you're just reassessing, like, what it is that you want. And once you align that energy, like, once you're like, okay, I know what I want, that's when it's going to come in for you, because there is opportunity around you. You are a very attractive person. And I think that, like, there will always be someone that you can reject, but it's not necessarily someone that, like, you want. And I think that the next person to come in for you is going to be a soulmate, is someone on a higher vibrational level as you. And that can be someone who will be your lover. There will be commitment there. There will be love. So we have these two offers coming in from the universe, which is really beautiful. We have children, so you might end up having, like, children, or children could be affected somehow with this new relationship coming in. Now is saying to love yourself first. That's the healing that has to be done. It's just really focusing, not that you don't love yourself, but just really focusing in on yourself and giving a lot of that attention and love to yourself, you know, buying yourself some nice gifts and stuff for Christmas, and just really, like, being like, I'm great, you know? Okay, we have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice expands your understanding of life and love. And then we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. So this is, I love this card. You know why? Because I used to fucking hate it. And, and now I love this card because I am reading it as that sacred union with yourself, with self. Honor and treasure your relationship with self, for it is truly sacred. And I think that's what needs to be done right now with the Six of Pentacles and the Priestess here, is just really honoring yourself so that this can usher in, because we do have this Ace here, Ace of Cups, which is a love offer, and we do have the Ace of Pentacles, which is, you know, some sort of stability. This could have to do with a career, it could have to do with this connection that comes in. It will be stable because you guys will be soulmates, and that's, you know, what is meant for you will come to you. It's going to be that kind of thing. But in the meantime, I think right now it's just, there's some healing that needs to be done. And then not even just healing, but just understanding, like, what you really, really want. I think it's really cool. I'm actually creating a manifestation journal, and I am doing that alongside these candles that I'm creating for manifesting. So it's really cool because in my manifestation journal, I give you prompts to kind of manifest your dream man or woman. Like, even the bad, because I think it's very important to be specific about like everything. Like, okay, you guys fight, what are you going to fight about? And you get to direct whether or not that fight is extreme or whether it's just like, oh, we fight, but you're going to fight regardless. So you might as well choose up front what kind of fight it's going to be. Same thing with, like, how they look and just who they are and, like, that kind of person. So definitely ushering that in by writing it down, manifesting who you're interested in or who you would be interested in, and just seeing that kind of materialize is really, really a cool process. Okay. But I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining the live. I'm going to be moving on to the next person.
Should you do channel?
Oh, channel messages? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so channeled messages. I don't know if I'm going to do channeled messages with this deck, though. Let me do it. Also, who did you want the channeled messages to be from? Do you want them to be from someone specific or maybe a future person? Let me know. And then someone asked me about this deck. This deck, oh my God, what is this deck called? This is like the Manara deck. Honestly, if you just type in on Amazon, like, sexual tarot deck, like, there's only 4 or 5 of them, and they'll come up and you'll see this one. But I waited so long to get this. I don't know why, because I think the images on Amazon suck. But, like, this is such a cool deck, you guys. Like, I honestly recommend it. Okay, so you want channeled messages from your future person. All right, channeled messages from this future soulmate. Oof. Okay. Nothing in my life made sense really until I met you. so happy that I met you. I'm so happy that nothing made sense until I met you, but I just honestly feel like there is a reason that we met. I feel like there is a reason we crossed paths, that it is more than just random or by chance or by coincidence. I honestly think that we are soulmates, and I'm excited to kind of discover what else we find within this connection. I think that we could really make a good partnership and best friends, and it's something I'm excited for. I find you to be really attractive, almost to the point where it kind of makes me nervous how attractive you are, because I'm just like a little intimidated. But overall, you make me very happy, and I just see something in you that I want you to see in yourself. There's this star potential about you, and maybe I'm putting you on a pedestal, but I just feel like you are really a product of some of my prayers, some of the things that I have wished for, some of the things that I have yearned for, and it's exciting to kind of see you in the flesh. I've only thought about this and thought about you and what this would feel like, and in all those thoughts, I could have never predicted this. You are so warm and nurturing and sweet and kind, and I love dating you. I love going out on dates with you, and there's something about you that provides just a light and a strength that I never thought that I could have. I'm very happy here with you, and I want to really see where this progresses to. So I definitely want to commit and be your person that you can rely on. I think that there can be a lot of stability here. I think that there could be a future here, and I really enjoy, you know, how fair you are as a person and how balanced you are, and this reciprocation. But overall, I think I know that I have found my match. I will always continue to try and please you and make you happy, but I feel like overall we will be very, very good together. All right, love. So that was your channeled messages from your future person, which is very interesting. They seem very sweet. And this person, you know, they love you for sure, for sure. And I think they're really going to love like your ass, just like your whole body. I think they're going to be very amazed that they like caught you, that they got you somehow, like Miss Libra here. Okay, thank you so much for joining the live. Hi, Sarah, how are you? I love you. I'm going to be moving on to the next person.
Next one is Serena Barron. She's right there.
Hi, Serena, how are you? So this is 18 plus or?
Yes, 18 plus,
Okay, so you met your current boyfriend super fast after getting out of your last relationship, but you feel like you accidentally manifested him. At first, things moved slowly, making me cautious, but now things are moving super quick. Is this divinely guided, and how should I go about this relationship in the next year? Okay, let's look into it. We have the 5 of Wands to start. We have the Priestess. We have the Chariot. We have Temperance. Why do we have that 5 of Wands? Why do we have that 5 of Wands? Judgment. What is that? The Knave of Swords. The Punishment. Okay, so to start, this is for sure divinely guided. I mean, Judgment and Temperance are here to remind you that this is divinely guided. I feel like there is something that went down. I don't know if it was an argument that you guys had. It doesn't have to be. I'm just trying to figure out this 5 of Wands. There's some sort of chaos surrounding y'all. This could just be, I don't know. It's Wands. It's not Swords energy. I was going to say this could be your thoughts. But we have the Priestess, we have the Chariot, we have Temperance, the Knave of Swords in reverse, Punishment, the Nine of Wands in reverse, Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups, the Priest, this is the Hierophant, okay, King of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like things are moving very fast, but they're kind of scaring you. I'm getting like some fear that this person might be, they're moving too fast all of a sudden. They're a little unpredictable. At first, when you met them, it was very slow. I think that the connection is very good overall. I think that it is divinely guided. I think there is some sort of lesson to be extracted from this. I do think this person is pretty stable nonetheless, but there is elements within this reading where I'm kind of getting the vibe that they scare you, or they have these ideas and they get very passionate about them and they really want to like be correct about their ideas, and then you're kind of overwhelmed. I could be totally off, but I don't know if I am. Like for example, they could want to like, let's go here, or let's move, or let's do this, or let's do that, and like you're kind of like, whoa, wait a minute. I think you are trying your best to follow your intuition in regards to this with the Priestess here. And I think that following your intuition in that you're being divinely guided is helping you, you know, and you're not steering yourself in the wrong direction if that's something that you were scared about or worried about. I think that you are in the right place at the right time. I think that you are in the right connection. I think there's a few triggers though. I think one of them with that 10 of Wands clarifying the Chariot is that this person is moving very fast all of a sudden. And it's like, you kind of wanted that speed up in the beginning, but now that you're there, it's like, let's get married and like have kids. And you're like, whoa, hold up. I don't know if this is what I want. And so I think that, I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think that you're just a little kind of like, can we pump the brakes? I think this person, the reason that they're doing this is that they are afraid that you're going to walk away. They kind of want to nail you down, like get you here and get you there as soon as possible, because they have this fear that you are going to leave and you're going to walk away from them. And they are very, very committed to you on every level. Like literally they're committed to you, but I think like in their head, like you are their future and they don't have another plan, and they can't imagine doing anything else. I got Brittany. Sorry, Brittany. When I'm done with this reading, I'll message you. Hold on. Wait, did you email me your question just recently? Because I know you have questions and that's your reading, but that's separate from this. I'm just saying if you want, hold on. Okay. I got it. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry, Serena, didn't mean to interrupt your reading. And Brittany, I got you. Paulus, you can put her on the list and then let her know what place she is in line. So with the priest here, yeah, I just feel like this person, they really want to like get you, like, I want to say knocked up, but I don't even know if that's what I'm trying to say, but they just want to nail you down. Like they're so in love with you, and they actually has pretty good intention. Let me just pull a few more cards. Like there's good intention. Nine of Swords, is there? I don't know. There is good intention, but this stems from stress. Like this person is stressed that you could leave them, and they're scared shitless of that variant. And so they're kind of wilding out and being crazy because they don't want to lose you. But by doing that wilding out and crazy thing, they're actually like scaring the shit out of you. I think because they're being erratic and weird, it's starting to make you question them. Like you're like, this is sus. Like it's like almost like you think there's like a hidden agenda kind of thing. So that's kind of interesting. There's a lot of action going on here in these cards as far as like sex goes. This person, I think, is very like sexually, I want to say they're like super liberated. It could just be that they're very kinky and they have a lot of like fantasies. You make this person very happy and you really do satisfy them. Like they really, really like you. I think they like to dominate you. They like to like punish you and like probably like spank you and the whole thing. They really like your body. I just think that this person has like some weird kinks and they can be a little untrustworthy at times. The Knave of Swords in reverse. They see you as like an art piece and then they see themselves as just like, I don't know, like the creator of it. It's weird. It's interesting. We have trust. So I guess, you know, the situation is calling for you to have trust. It's kind of what your question was, like, are you being divinely guided? Flirt. I think this person is just a big flirt. I think they can be very erratic in their energy and that can, maybe you're just the opposite. Like you have opposite personalities and that can just kind of like make you feel kind of like, like, I don't know. But you know, it's interesting because Spirit is saying to trust the situation. So stay optimistic about your love life. Retreat. There could be some sort of vacation that you guys end up taking together. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And trust. Okay, so transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Interesting. Okay, so that's interesting. You can accept the situation for what it is and just be like, all right, that's just who they are, and kind of see if it transforms. But I think also at the same time, there might be even someone else that ends up manifesting for you, and that will be like a choice you'll make when the road comes, but you're not at that point in the road yet. So definitely hit me up in like next week and we'll check on it and see what's going on. But I love you. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. I was getting a lot of like crazy energy, but now I kind of like know how you're feeling. I'm going to be moving on to the next person. Maybe another sparkling water? Please, thank you.
So Kyla Riley, she's next. She's 18 plus.
Okay. Hi, Kaya. How are you? Thank you, Serena. I love you. And Ivy, how many tarot decks do I have? Not enough, apparently. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I love changing it up. I like every video I'd like to have a different tarot deck. I mean, I love the artwork. That's why I'm kind of here. I'm in it partially for the art. But I cannot stand when readers use that old-fashioned tarot deck, like for every reading. I'm like, ugh, so cringy. Like, no one looks like that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Kaya, let me know what your question is. You got an 18 plus. Okay, so the Cancer in talk is your best friend, and we have been intimate, but I want to know if there are romantic feelings. Also, you're Libra. Okay, so you want to know if there are any romantic feelings. Wow, we're getting this card a lot today. We have the Priestess to start. I'm like, before FaceTime. Okay. You want to know if there are romantic feelings. Yes, there are. The Ace of Cups here. We have the Mirror. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have Death. We have the Tower. Okay, I see why you're asking. Like, the answer is yes, this person for sure has feelings for you, but I can see why you're asking that question. Because, like, if it was just, like, right here, it'd be like, obviously, duh. But we have this Two of Swords. We got the Death. We have Tower. So I know that this person is very close-lipped. Like, they do not talk about how they feel, and they act like they're indifferent, but that is not the case. I think they act indifferent because they think you're indifferent. It's kind of a funny projection. Ooh, we have the Four of Pentacles. Look how dramatic these cards are. Like, what is going on? Okay, and we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person acts indifferent. We have the World at the end. Because they think that, you know, you're not in a relationship. So, and they can't read you. They don't know how you feel. So they try to assume the position of being like in control and like they have it all together. But really they're fucking afraid that that you are out here with other people, like seeing other people and stuff. And that kind of like freaks them out, honestly. And they try to act like they don't care, but they really, really do. We have the Two of Swords, and then we have the Two of Pentacles clarifying. Two Pentacles to me is that like trying to act like you're holding it all together, like everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, is totally not, like totally not. So this person I think would be really upset if you were with someone else sexually. Like they definitely have romantic feelings for you. They do not know how you feel. They have no clue if you even know how they feel. I mean, now you know now, but like with the Priestess here, they just see you as a big mystery. Like you're very enigmous to them. They know that you're spiritual. They probably know that you're into tarot to some degree. And they really, really admire that, you know, but they are very intimidated by that at the same time because it's sort of like the great unknown. Like they're like, what does she know? Is she a witch? Like, And then we have Death clarifying it. So I feel like they're also afraid that you at any moment could cut them off if they were to admit they have feelings for you. This is such a Cancer way of thinking. Oh my God. With the Ace of Cups here, they definitely have love for you and they would love to give you that love. They would love to offer that to you, but I think they're having a little moment about that internally with the Tower clarifying the Ace of Cups. Is like they don't even know how to express it. We have the Mirror here, which is the Lovers, I believe. Let me double check. Okay, what? That did not help. What is X, you guys? Do you know? X in tarot. Just answer my question, Google. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, duh. So yeah, so Wheel of Fortune, like this person would love for things to shift. Like they want to get out of the like friends with benefits zone because they really have feelings for you. They don't know how you feel. They think that you're they're all right. Like they think you're indifferent about it. And then we have that Six of Pentacles here. I feel like they also think that, you know, you have it all to yourself. Like anyone would give you the time of day. Anyone would give to you. This person has a lot of insecurities. I'm actually getting on like quite a bit because we do like, look at all these clarifications, the way that they go, like they take a sharp left, right turn. We have that Four of Pentacles, which is being guarded. So it's like on one hand they want to have this new beginning with you, turn the wheel over and like be with you. On the other hand, they're super guarded. On one hand, they don't know how you feel and they're like, you know, scared that you might be seeing other people. On the other hand, they're like, well, you know, she could do whatever she wants. She could travel, she could go here, she could go there. Anyone would like love her. And they feel like you're super lovable, like you deserve love. So I do think that this person has feelings for you. I think that this is new and this will be a new love, and it could be a friendship that turned into a friend with benefit ship, which will now turn into some sort of like romance because I think that the feelings are here. I think you guys will still have like a very playful connection, but I do think that the reason that things are being guided this way is because maybe you are calling in your soulmate or trying to manifest your soulmate and they're like right in front of you. They're right there. Okay, we have surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Ooh, a message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Okay, so they're thinking of you as we speak. And soulmate, again. So your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they'll manifest physically. All right, juicy. Well, okay, so thank you so much for joining the live. I love you, I appreciate you, and I really hope that resonated.
Good job, dude.
I'm gonna be moving on to the next person.
So, John Weeboom, that's actually a girl, and it's 18 plus.
Okay, hi love. So you got an 18 plus, and you want to know what's coming to you in love. What is coming to you in love? So I'm actually gonna use this deck because this is more romantic. To start, we have Temperance. We have the Six of Wands. Wow, we have the Lovers. The Ace of Wands. Okay, so what's coming to you in love is actually coming up very soon. I love Temperance. I love that card because to me, it's almost like the angels or the guides are cooking something up in the 5D. It hasn't made its way down to the 3-dimensional state here. And so it hasn't materialized in person just yet. But the idea of it, what is to come, has been made up already sort of in the heavens. That's kind of how I like to think of it. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is success. It's victory. We have the Lovers, which is that true love dynamic. We have the Ace of Wands, which is some sexual passion here. So definitely someone that is going to want to probably fuck you like right away. We have the Stars, the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, we have the Emperor. Empress and Emperor. So we have counterparts here. This is really cool. I mean, this is going to be someone that you are directly compatible with. There's going to be a lot of chemistry here. You're going to have a lot in common. And then we have the World, Strength, Justice. Look at all these major arcana. So really gorgeous. I feel like who is coming to you in love is going to be someone on a high vibrational, like, you know, soulmate level. Like, I think someone that is just on a different level. Like, this is someone that is manifesting. Like, the spirit has it in mind and it's being divinely guided, and in divine timing things will progress. But I think that this is going to be a connection that might start off sexual, like off the bat, but it's just because there's this strong magnetism. Like, you are your counterparts and you won't even know it until you like get together. But yeah, I feel like with the Ace of Wands, this person is going to just want to like get in bed with you. And we have that Empress, we have the Emperor. Like, you guys are going to be like equal on a different level. Like, they could be divine masculine, divine feminine type of counterparts here. So there's going to be a lot of opposite like attractions that you guys have towards each other, but it's ultimately going to fit like a puzzle piece. With the Star, I think that whatever you're going through right now, it's necessary that you go through it, because I feel like this person is going to go through a very similar journey, and you guys are going to come together and really heal things within yourselves. I'm getting like twin flame vibes, honestly. But there is going to be a lot of stability here, almost like too much so, because this person is not going to want to let you go. They're going to be very obsessed with you. They're going to love your body. They're going to really, really enjoy your body. And I feel like even if your body changes, you know, they're going to love you through like every phase and stuff, but they are going to love your curves and your ass and the whole thing. I feel like you're more on like the thick side, and they are going to love that. They're going to kind of really admire you for your strength, like internally and externally. So you might even like work out. And yeah, this person is just really going to be your biggest fan. Like with the Star, they're going to put you on a pedestal, and they're going to just really, really enjoy you. We have unrequited love. Why? We have very soon. Passion. Let your friends help you. Okay, so this might be a couple things. I don't like the unrequited love cards, kind of like random, but it could be a couple things. The first is that maybe you're gonna see this person and you're not gonna want to like actually have love with them. You're just gonna like want to fuck them or let them fuck you or however it works, and then you're just like, I'm done, like I'm over it. And that's why we have the Ace of Wands to start. But I think once you discover that there is all these like similarities and you have so much in common, there's gonna be this chemistry that just sort of forms around you. So I feel like it's you that's not going to necessarily like them at first. Not that they're not your type. Like, I do think, yeah, attraction is here. I do think there's a strong attraction. I just think that you're going to maybe like ride them off. And they're going to really have to prove themselves to you. We have new love, past life relationship. So I kind of like that. They're going to have to win your affection in order for you to like notice them on a different level. So we have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Okay, you could possibly know this person already. We have criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay, so you could be like right away, like, I don't know if I like this person, I don't like this, or I don't like that. And there's like a lot of good to focus on, like a lot. And it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. So this is like in the meantime. Instead of placing your focus on another or manifesting somebody, now is the time to give to yourself. So right now is the best time for healing, but just stay tight and know that with temperance, like this is coming in for you very, very soon. So in the meantime, just really work on yourself and your self-care. You'll be really good to go, honestly. So I love this. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. And I will be moving on to the next person. And I had some questions. Oh, and Brittany.
Oh yeah, Brittany. I put her one, two, three people away. 4 people are already from now.
Okay, so Brittany, you can definitely book a private reading with me in December. I'm not fully booked just yet, but I am running super behind on private readings, and so just email me, but I'll probably email you right after I'm done with this live session. But I have your question, and then I think Paul has told you what spot you are in line.
Mm-hmm. So Red Rubies is next. If she's not here. Oh, here she is.
Hi, Red Rubies. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Paulus is loving your oil, by the way. Guys, go check out Red Rubies Etsy shop. It's incredible. She has like magic elixirs that just do like wonders to the skin. And I feel like that's the best way to put it. Okay, so is it regular or 18 plus?
18 plus and channeled.
All right, love. So let me know what your question is. You got an 18 plus and channeled messages. Ooh, getting energy already. Oof, this deck is wild. And I even mean that like energetically it's wild, but like it's also wild. Like, have you seen the illustrations? All right. Well, while Red Rubies is typing out her question, I do have a line of candles coming out. This is an interrupted commercial moment. But no, I'm really, really excited about them, y'all. I feel like I'm the girl that's constantly shoving candle magic down your guys' throat, and I've actually had so many messages over the year on like, where do I get these candles and how the fuck do I do this? And honestly, the candles I bought were they were church candles. Like, they weren't that cool, and like you couldn't inscribe on them, and like they didn't have like scents to them or like rose quartz infused. Like, it was just not cool. They're just very basic church candles, and I use that as my foundation for manifesting. And I'm super, super excited to be announcing that I am coming out with my own company called Chiron Candles, and it is a line of manifestation candles. There is only going to be 4 different candles, one for manifesting love or self-love, one for manifesting abundance, one for manifesting protection or release, and one for welcoming in the new and just purity and cleansing your energy. And I'm super excited because they're all going to be kind of like a little spell within a candle. So not only are they colored, but they're infused with crystals. And not only are they infused with crystals and they're colored, but the scent aligns with whatever you're manifesting. And then not only that, but you will kind of have the option to inscribe on it. It's going to have some chalkboard labels on it, and it'll come with a piece of chalk, and you'll be able to write down a sigil or like money or like whatever it is you're trying to manifest on your candle. So that will be really cool. I'm very excited to release that. I will definitely show that in a video coming up soon, but now I am getting back to the live. Enough with the commercials. So all right, red rubies 18 plus. So whatever comes up, you're open. Okay, let's see what comes up for you. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the Chariot. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, okay, we have the 2 of Wands, the Ace of, oh, did I say Ace of Cups? We have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, and we have the Fool. Interesting. Okay, so what's coming up is some sort of fear. There's a lot of fears coming up, y'all. I mean, I think it's eclipse season that's like propelling a lot of fears, but there is some sort of fear that this person might have, that you might know someone else or want to see someone else, or like you're bored with them or sick of them, or like you're thinking of like walking away or rejecting them. They're very afraid of like being rejected by you, by finding out that there's someone else you're talking to. Now, I don't think that's like the actual case, because we have that 6 of Wands here, which I think 6 of Wands is success, but we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, I think it's just like you're probably constantly reassuring this person, and you are like kind of a healing light to them. And I think that this person has, you know, how do I phrase this? Because I know what I'm thinking, but how do I articulate it? I think this person is just like, they have fears of being like cheated on, or fears of just you leaving them or rejecting them or finding somebody else. Now, it's not like in actuality, because we don't have 3 of Swords or anything like that. It's more so just like this is something that they fear. And I think that you believe this is a successful relationship, and you don't think that's even something to be afraid of. I think that you are probably afraid yourself, that you've been very vulnerable, but you're constantly teaching this person that, you know, everything is okay. I just think that this person, there might be some distance here, but this person is seeing you mostly on camera, online somehow, and they get afraid that maybe someone else is seeing you on camera. If they had it their way, they would want to kind of just get into their car and bust a mish, is like what I'm hearing. Because they really, really love you, and they really love talking to you. They really love being with you. I mean, we have this Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups. So they have a lot of love for you. They have, you know, they really want to keep talking to you, but I don't know why they think that that's like something that could end possibly, which is interesting. But I think it's just due to stress. Like this person's going through some stress. Okay. We have the Five of Swords in reverse and the Fool. So I think this person is trying in their best effort to move from this energy. The Four of Pentacles can also represent financial, just being guarded financially, and they might be insecure about that and think that maybe you could find someone who is more well off, but you're like, nah, like, like I don't need that. I feel like this relationship is successful. Like I think that's your energy. So I think that you are trying to ease this person or soothe this person's fears, because they are kind of like not valid. They're not that not valid, but they're not that rational, you know what I'm saying? But you make this person so happy, like they just don't want to lose that. They really, really want a new beginning with you. I think that you guys have been working on this for a long time now, and that's them coming towards you, moving towards you more permanently, because like they really, really are happy with you. They love your curves, they love your body, they love how like juicy you are. They really love like how you're kind of like a work of art. Like you change your hair up a lot, or you might like add accessories to yourself. You do like all sorts of different kind of looks and moods, and like you just change it up a lot, and this person really, really enjoys that. Like they never know like what they're gonna get with you, and it's always a good surprise. So we have romantic feelings here. We have worth waiting for. We have retreat. So yeah, you could possibly be going on a vacation with this person soon, or they're trying to plan one. We have true love. Calling in your soulmate. And trust. We have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel this relationship being healed this very moment. And deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right and manifesting miracles. So your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So this person is, you know, they're really trying to manifest a reconciliation with you. They're really trying to manifest a retreat, a vacation with you. So I think this person really, really loves you, and they have a little bit of fears and whatnot, but they're kind of irrational, and I think it's just stemming from all sorts of different stress that might be going on in their life. So let's do your channeled messages. Okay, so channeled messages from your person. I'm actually going to change the deck because this one I'm a little more focused with. So what would this person say to you? What would this person say to you? I'm working very hard right now to come towards you. I feel like I'm constantly work, but I'm just like, I need to come towards you and show you that I can be there for you and provide for you. I'm afraid that like someone else could easily do that and take my place, someone who is closer in distance and someone who it won't be a long distance relationship with. And I don't know, I have those fears because I just really want to be the man. I want to be the person that you can rely on. I want to be the person that, you know, can commit and can be stable, and I'm trying to provide that for you, and I'm really, really working on it. I'm really working on this. I believe in this, and I believe in you, and I'm so passionate about this relationship, and I really just like have so much love for you. I can't imagine ever letting it go. I want to kind of rise up into my power, although right now I do have to admit I'm a little defeated by like the state of my finances and everything that's just kind of going on right now. And I just don't know what the future holds, and I'm trying really hard to like have some sort of like stability or some sort of reassurance. And I appreciate you for working with me and collaborating and being my partner in all this, because I don't know what I would do without you, honestly. Your guidance and your trust and all the things that you've given me really, really help. And I really appreciate you and I really admire you. You're not just someone who is beautiful and sexy, you're spiritual and soulful, and you have all the ingredients of the perfect woman that I'm looking for. I can't wait till I can travel towards you, and I can't wait to be able to talk to you and hold you close and have the stability with you. You deserve everything and more, and I really want to get on your level and show you that, but I really feel like this is a success, and I'm just very happy with you. Ah! All right, so that was your channeled messages. They're so fucking sweet. Oh my gosh. I mean, for real though, this person is like, they kind of view it as like they got to level up. Like they're very determined. Like they have like a great amount of motivation and determination, which is really cool. All right, Red Rubies, I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining the live. I really appreciate you, and I hope that resonated. And thank you, love. I am not the best tarot reader ever, but I will take it. Okay, so Kaya again?
Where you want Kaya?
Yeah.
Huh. We did. Okay. Grace's name is Shukri. She got a regular reading.
Okay, hi Grace. How are you? Got a regular deck pool. Woo! Energy already. Let me know what your question is. Also, you guys, thank you so much for being patient with me. I have been just like going through it the last 2 weeks. Look at my damn hand. Look what happened. I have some content coming to my channel, and honestly, like there's going to be a lot more in this new year when I can really focus on it. But yeah, I don't know. I just appreciate you guys and your support, and I know nobody is like on my ass in particular. I'm like on my own ass, but I don't know. There's something about like energy exchange with tarot readings. Like I love creating videos for you guys, and I feel good when I do that. And I'm already pulling cards. Who am I pulling cards for? Grace, I'm literally already picking up on your messages already. Ooh, Red Rubies, I'm so sorry. I don't have charms with me today, but I have these Oracle channeled messages, so I can pull that for you. And then, Grace, I'm going to answer your question. Sorry about that, Red Rubies. I should have like taken that off my thing. Okay. Okay, Red Rubies, this is for you. This is gonna be like in place of the charms. These are my Oracle channeled messages. You have, I love your ass. I never want to lose you. I mean, they definitely don't want to lose you. We have famous. I'm a mess without you. Trigger. Okay, we have runner. Runner keeps wanting to pop up. Maybe this person is afraid that you want to run because they feel like you are the one. They might need more reassurance from you. They love having fun with you, and they can't wait to see where this goes. but they never ever want to lose you, and they love your ass. That's coming out strong. All right, red rubies, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm so sorry. I don't have charms, you guys, so don't book for charms, but I do have these 18 plus oracle channeled messages. I don't know where my charms are, honestly, but we're in the middle of moving, so there's just a lot of chaos right now. Yeah, Paulus. Okay, sorry, Grace. I'm so sorry for that. So, you got a regular deck pool. Your acting career is your acting career going to take off within the next year? Is your acting career going to take off within the next year? We have the Fool to start. We have the Ten of Swords. Ah, so much energy. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. We have the Hierophant. Whoa, so much energy. What's going on? We have the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Queen of Cups. Okay. Will your acting career take off in the next year? Three of Wands in reverse. I don't know. I'm not getting like jumping out the spread like yes, yes, yes. I'm getting a lot of conflict. Now, I do want to say up front, I don't think that it's because of you. I think that this pandemic has like stopped a bunch of industries. Like acting is a big one. Let me keep looking. Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, High Priestess, Judgment. So I think that it's actually, I don't know if year is the right wording. It could be more than a year in which this takes off. I feel like the answer is no. And I don't think it is because of you. I think that there is some other things going on. Now, this could be in your life. Like there could be some circumstances that end up like taking you off course that are going to cause quite a bit of stress. There could be some moments where you go back to the books and go back to kind of like teaching or learning. I do think that there will be little mini opportunities here and there. But I think ultimately it's going to take more than a year. We have that Knight of Pentacles, and I had to pull a lot of cards to get this Knight of Pentacles. And the Knights, as we know, are very slow moving cards. So this opportunity will come in for you, but it might take a year exact. And so Spirit is saying that there will be a bit of like stress in the meantime because you're going to feel like you're off course, but you're not really off course. We started off with the Fool here, which is a new beginning. And so you are kind of going on a journey right now, and it will be a journey because there will be some ups and downs, some trials and tribulations. Like it won't be a straight shooter to like a Hollywood blockbuster necessarily. There's going to be a lot of struggle. And so if you know that up front, are you ready for that? Are you down for that? Because there will be struggle. But with the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and Judgment, that could mean anything. That could mean like, at the end of the day, yes, like you could end up booking something incredible. We have the Tower in reverse. You're going through like a necessary awakening right now, I think. And so Spirit is actually saying, instead of placing your focus on specifically acting, just place your focus on yourself and like doing all the transformational work you have to do, all the healing you have to do, healing yourself, listening to your intuition and growing stronger with your intuition so that you can just really rely on your own self. And knowing that there will be some difficulties in this journey when it comes to acting. There just will be. And if you can know that up front, how can you adjust? How can you evolve? How can you grow through all of that? So it's almost like, I'm going to pull some Moonology because it's almost like a test. Like you're going to be tested a lot, but it could ultimately lead to success, which is really cool. Yes, your commitment is being tested. Don't let pride get in your way. Emotions are running high. A new start is coming. And a fiery climax approaches. Okay, so there's definitely a new start coming in for you, but there's some sort of something that is going to kind of hit off with a bang. So fiery climax will approach, and that's kind of that 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords energy we're getting. That's going to lead to a bit of stress. Now, I don't really know exactly what it's in regards to. It could be like, oh, you had planned on doing this, and then the pandemic didn't allow you to, or something was cut, or however it works. But just know that what you need to do in the meantime is keep your head down, keep working, keep learning, keep growing, keep evolving, and boom, all of a sudden you'll be there. But if you focus in on the little trials and tribulations, like why isn't this happening or what's going on, it will be kind of, it'll make you feel very defeated, but you don't have to feel that way. All right, love. So I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Okay, so I'm going to be moving on to the next person.
Want some water, baby?
Have some water.
You want to go to the bathroom? Jackson's gonna take over.
Who's the next person?
Brittany.
Okay. Hi, Brittany. So thank you for getting me your question. Give me like 5 minutes, y'all. I'm going to pee and then I will be right back. Jackson, why are you so late?
Jackson, let's go do some tarot. Come on, Jackson. Yes, it's time you pull some tarot. Oh, there you go, baby Jackson. Oh, all right, Jackson. Read this. What does it say? What does it say, Jackson? Sleepy dog. All right, Brittany. Here she comes. Jackson and I are leaving. We tried to read it, but Jackson was not into it. Psychic dog. He's getting big.
You can't see the cat stretch. You stink.
Oh.
What, baby?
He needs to go outside, huh? Just pee here for now. Just pee here. It's okay.
It's fine. I think he wants more food. It's empty.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Okay, so. Hi, Brittany. So. A lot of great pieces of advice in these readings for others that you can still take. Oh, that's so thank you. That's so sweet. Okay, so I have your question. You want to know, what do people think about you? Personality and appearance. Like people who follow you on social media, people who keep up with you, are interested in your life. What's their opinion? That kind of thing. Do you have stalkers? Okay, what do people think of you? To start, we have the World. We have the Sun. We have the Knight of Cups. Ooh. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. So there's specifically like a Knight of Cups, like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that might stalk you, someone that maybe you had like a thing with, or maybe you just like left a great impression or mark on them, and then they, you know, they just stalk you now, which seems to be the thing. To start with the World, I feel like people think that you're very well traveled and like you're very cultured and like you are very like worldly and intelligent. Like there's many sides to you, and this person might just feel like, or people in general, when they see your social media, just might feel like you really have it all together. Whether that's true or it's not, they definitely see you as someone who has it all together, or you've just seen a lot of places, you've gone a lot of places, you've experienced a lot of different things, and it's very interesting and intriguing to people. They also see you as someone who is very happy, like you're very, very happy with your life and like who you are and what you do, and like that's like a genuine happiness, and that's very rare. Like people aren't like, you can go through their photos and you're like, okay, whatever. But to actually see that like spark in people's eyes, that genuinity, that they're really happy, it's not just a show, it's not just a pose, it's not just editing, it's not just a filter, like that's rare. And people really see that with you, and they kind of want to know what your secret is. Like, what are you doing? Like, how? With the Knight of Cups, I think specifically there is like a male that watches you and like kind of stalks you from afar, and they like to keep a close tab on you. There could be another, actually there's a couple. There's another male who could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that keeps an eye on you, that I feel like is more just like a friendly type thing. With the Six of Wands, I feel like people think that you're just very successful. Like you definitely have had your share of like success and some sort of victory, and that could be completely like related to the fact that you seem very happy. There's other people though that feel like you left them out in the cold, like you just ghosted them, or you didn't give them enough time or attention, or they feel like, or maybe you cut them off. Like maybe you did give your resources, your time and attention to these people, and then you decided that you just can't. And with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like they are now on the outside of that. Like you're on the inside with all this warmth and all this light, and you're traveling and doing all these things, and they're on the outside shivering, cold, like they don't know what to do. And I feel like that could be with some like fuck boys. We have the Page of Swords. I always think the page is like a fuck boy. So I think there's like a fuck boy that's stalking you. I think there's someone that has a deep interest in you that's stalking you. I feel like people might view you as someone who has had a lot of options, and maybe you chose to like cut them all off or something. It's interesting. We have the Ace of Wands as well. I think people just overall think you're very attractive. Like you probably have a lot of people like sliding in your DMs, and they think that you are just like very stable and you have it all together, and they're just very intrigued by your being. I think also like people, like you do have stalkers, but I think people are pretty inspired by you. People that are in your friend group or people that you're acquainted with like are inspired by you. Like they love how you do your hair. If you dye your hair, they love that. They love like how you do your makeup. They love like how you like what clothes you wear. They're just like wondering where you got your clothes, and like all these different like cute little things. And so they're just kind of like curious and inspired by you in like a really good way. But yeah, people just see you as someone who's very like stable and very cool and like has your shit together. We have keep an open mind. So I think people, you know, try to keep an open mind about you. They think that you have an open mind. We have make the effort, new love. Okay, so side note, there could be some love coming in for you. We have true love, some new love, and some true love coming in for you. I don't know if these are the best cards. We have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And we have new beginnings. Yeah, so people just, yeah, I think a lot of your friends might stalk you and they like really enjoy your friendship or they really enjoy you. But I think that there is like a new beginning coming for you. People think that you're just constantly ever evolving. They might see that you're very spiritual and that you believe in magic, and you might talk about manifesting and things like that. And so people really enjoy like your positivity and your optimism, but they just really feel like you're really good at ushering in like new beginnings and new change. So that's really cool. And then I feel like a lot of people just want to be your friend, or your friends are like looking after you on social media, which is really cute. All right, love. So I hope that resonated. I love you. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. And I will be moving on to the next person.
Elizabeth.
Who is Elizabeth? Hi, Elizabeth.
So, Elizabeth and then Shanice last.
Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? You got a regular or 18 plus?
Regular.
You got a regular deck pool. Okay. So let me know what your question is. Sorry, guys. Okay, so what's coming in 2021? Love and career, mainly love. Okay. What's coming in 2021? Ooh, to start, we have the King of Wands. We have the High Priestess. We have the Hermit. We have the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords. We have the Moon. We have the Two of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. Ooh, okay. So, interesting. I'm like, what is this Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, Moon, and Two of Swords? What does that mean? Okay, clarify. Four of Cups. Clarify Seven of Swords. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so love, who is coming in? To start, we have the King of Wands, and Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius could possibly be coming in to stir up your romantic feelings. I feel like you are definitely on a spiritual path right now. And this is a path that I feel like is solo. Like, you've been really working on yourself. You've been really kind of becoming enlightened to spirituality, maybe even just sort of raising your vibrations and becoming open to all sorts of different things. This is very, very, really cool energy to be in. I think that you're very close to spirit, very close to God. And I feel like now what spirit and God wants to say is they're kind of like manifesting the person that you deserve, that you've been asking for, but it's coming at the right time. Now, it's interesting because we have the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Moon, and the Two of Swords. Not the most positive cards. Four of Cups can represent rejection. Seven of Swords can represent running away. The Moon can represent confusion. The Two of Swords can represent being undecided. And then to clarify, we have the Two of Cups. So Two of Cups clarifying the Four of Cups, rejection. I feel like you could be rejecting a lot of people in 2021. Like, I don't know. It's not just going to be the King of Wands. Like, there could be the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. These could be separate individuals. Like, we could have a straight up Aries. We could have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there might be some rejection that some heartbreaking that goes down in 2021 because you're just this Queen of Pentacles / High Priestess, and you're just attracting all these damn boys to the yard, and you're gonna have to like turn some of them away, and so you're actually gonna have to break some hearts, but you will get into some sort of relationship or dynamic with someone, and you'll be very happy with it. I think this initial person, the King of Wands, is gonna cause some of this fuckery with the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Moon, Two of Swords. I feel like the King of Pentacles, however, is going to be the one that is more suited for you. I don't know why I know that. We have the Knight of Cups as well. God damn. But I just feel like a lot of stuff is coming in for you as far as your love. You're definitely going to have options, and you're going to be very happy because at least one of those options is going to be in alignment with what you want, what you've been trying to manifest, someone that you do want to be in a relationship with. I think that you're going to ultimately be sitting on your throne, and all these things are going to come towards you, not the other way around. So that's really beautiful. I just feel like you're going to be in a very attracting energy. We have this could be the one. We could have like 1, 2, 3, 4 different individuals here. I feel like soulmate. You deserve love, true love. Yeah, you're lovable, trust. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this Knight of Cups looks like a fuckboy. Like, look at him. Like, what? He just does. Like, why is your hair gelled like that? But yeah, I feel like you're going to have a lot of options, but you're going to stay very cool, very calm, collected, very close to God in the meantime. And I think that is a really, really cool energy to be in. We have twin flames or passion ignites. So ultimately, I think it's going to be a King of Pentacles / Emperor. This person is going to probably be a business owner, someone that is very wrapped up in their work and what they do for a living. They're going to be very career oriented. But we have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Beautiful. So this could be the one, soulmate, true love, you deserve love, trust. All right, love. So thank you so much for joining the live. I really hope that resonated. I appreciate you. And I will be moving on to the next person.
Your last one. So this is mediumship. Shanice is mediumship. She wanted to be the last. And I don't know if she asked a question. Let me see what it was. No, she just said for mediumship.
Okay, awesome. Hi, Shanice. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have options, love. Hi, Shanice, how are you? So you got mediumship, which is very interesting. I hope that you are here because I want to talk to you as I'm doing it and see like who comes up and stuff. I haven't practiced mediumship since like the last live I've done, but I had a couple people come up in some of the private readings I did. That was really interesting. Hi, love, how are you? Okay, so let's get into it. Mediumship. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to pull a few tarot cards and see like who comes up, what comes up. All right. So there was some sort of devastation to you in your life, I think, with a death of some sort. It was very, very devastating. Maybe to your family. Very, very heartbreaking. With the Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups. I think this is something you've since moved on from, but it was definitely... Definitely, I think, devastating. I'm getting two different things. Two different people, I want to say. The first is that I'm getting like, now this is interesting because this person is coming in the form of something a little more mystical. Now, I don't even know if I'm getting like a spirit guide of yours. There's two things. One is like a little girl, like literally someone who is little and is a woman, is a girl. I wouldn't even say she's a woman. She's a girl. And I think that this is a spirit guide of yours of some sort. This could have been someone that came to you as a child, like that you had known, like as a child. Like sometimes we have like imaginary friends. I'm not saying you had one, but just like trying to connect the dots here. And it's just because the veil was very thin, like you were a kid, you're very open to all these things. I just feel like you have a spirit guide in specific that is very, very young, like a young girl. And I think that she likes to dress like a princess or dress like I don't know, just like a little mystical creature, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if this person was like a fairy or an elf. Like I know how weird that sounds, but I'm getting that vibe. This little girl is someone that helps you remember the creative and innocent part of yourself. Now, something is telling me that you had to become an adult very early on in age, and you are forced to really grow up, which is interesting. There's another individual coming through, but this is a man, and this is an older man, not old, but just like a young man. He's much older than this girl, but I feel like this person is more human. This is someone that you could have actually known in your life. I'm getting like, I don't know, like a cousin or a brother, someone's brother. Okay, so, okay, Shanice, yeah. So I think there's two people coming forward for you. The first is a little girl, and I think this is like an angel or a elf or a fairy. But the point is that she's youthful. Now, this is someone that comes to you as a guide to heal your inner child. The reason that this little girl comes is to remind you of who you were as a child and to give you that space to allow you to open up your heart in that way. I'm guessing that you had to grow up very quickly and you weren't able to really have a childhood. Now, that guess stems from this other man that is coming through. There was some sort of devastation or tragedy or something that happened that was just very hard on you, and someone left. Now, it could have been a dad, it could have been someone that left, or something happened that was not right, that was unjust. And it left a kind of an indelible mark on your life and who you are. Okay. I'm going to pull new spread. But this little girl comes to protect you. And she's your guide. And she comes to remind you of like who you are. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this person, this man that's coming through is not someone that you know. I don't think like you know of. They definitely know of you. They actually watch over you. They're a part of your family lineage. You're a part of your family, but I don't think this is someone that like had the greatest effect on you. Like you didn't really have that chance, like you didn't know them. But they are here, they are present, and they're here for you. I think that this is a part of your family somehow, someone's brother, an uncle, a cousin, definitely a man. And they are choosing to stay in the form of their younger self. So I don't know if they passed away when they were young or if they just decided to be seen as that. Oftentimes what happens is, you know, when the living pass away and they become spirits and we see them as psychic mediums, they choose how they want to look. And usually it's like what they feel is their best self, like how they looked in their prime. So it doesn't mean that they look like how they looked when they die. That's not necessarily it. But there is a man coming through here, and there was that little fairy, and basically coming through to say that they are protecting you, that they're watching over you. Okay, now I'm getting it. All right, so your mom does want to come through. I don't know why it took such it could be me. I don't know why it took a while. There's something else that had to come up first, which is interesting. The first thing was this little girl, because, you know, you were forced to grow up, and you looked over a little girl. I don't know if your older sister. Oh, you are an older sister. Our older sister of a brother or a sister, because it's basically what I'm hearing is that you kind of had to play the mom role, and there was a little bit of envy when you were a kid, like watching the kids be able to be kids, because you like didn't have that, and you still kind of wanted that. And so the little girl is to remind you to heal your inner child. Mom wanted to come through, and basically her presence is she's very confident in you, very, very confident. Now, I don't know how spiritual your mom is, but she's coming through as someone who is very, very spiritual and ever knowing. Like she has a lot of confidence and pride in the fact that her daughter is becoming spiritual as well, that you are here in this moment as it is. And there is a lot of like just this proud energy that like you're growing up and shaping into this really incredible woman, and a spiritual woman at that. You know, there's just a lot of pride in coming through right now. She really, really likes and enjoys the fact that you are kind of breaking ancestral patterns, and you are healing, and you are working through things that were very difficult to you, very traumatizing to you, like your dad leaving. And wants you to know that there are many guides protecting you. Now, there is this man, and I think that he might look over you as well. This little girl looks over you, your mother looks over you, but they're all kind of here, whether you had a big relationship to them or not, to basically say that you are protected, like you are divinely guided. It's almost, the message is like, it's just a lot of pride. I think that she's just very proud that you are her like legacy. And there is, you know what's interesting is there is a huge sense of like nostalgia and missing and not being able to interesting, and not being able to be able to hug you and touch you and like love you, and there is that kind of sadness there, and she would love to be able to do that, but I think that she's just very, very proud of who you are, and doesn't want to see you sad or upset. So really, really beautiful energy. Let me pull some of these cards. We have Work Your Light. We have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Mirror, who or what is triggering you? And protection. Call back your power. Cut the cord, soul retrieval. Retrieval, okay. All right. So yeah, there's something else going on, side note, aside from this mediumship, Shanice, and your mom is stepping in as like mama bear, being very protective over the fact that someone is messing with your energy, like you've been very sad or stressed out about something, and you are very protected by your guides, but you know, in the 3D there's some protection that you need to do as well for yourself, because I think someone is trying to step over your like personal energy space. Friendship. Call in the help of some friends. Nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We only need to open our hearts and minds. Okay, interesting. Okay, all right, Shanice. Well, I really hope that resonated. I love you. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for joining the live. It's always good to see you and good to hear from you. Okay, everybody. So that is all we have for tonight.
Don't you think Jackson wants to say goodbye?
But I will be going live again this week, so make sure you are subscribed and hit the bell notification. And I will probably most likely be on Friday night or Saturday night. This one coming up, this live coming up, is going to be very interesting because it's going to be like an XXX. I'm going to make it for adults only. And we'll do some really cool 18 plus pools. But I'm going to have to tell my parents not to watch it first, so I got to organize that. And then, don't take painkillers, Niraj, please. And it's like, don't do that.
Just have some gummy bears.
If you're gonna take like one, you know, and take a nap, and like that's it. Yeah, like.
Not one, just, it could be a lot.
Well, you don't have
bears.
to take any.
That's true.
But if you're gonna take some, take one. It'll make you feel better, honestly. Just one. But don't overdose,
like Advil.
Please.
Take some Advil.
You're loved, and everyone here on this channel appreciates you, and I do, and I'm, you know, staying here after class to make sure that you're okay. All right, you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining my live. I will be on soon, and please, you guys, please stay safe. Please stay healthy. We're almost there. We've almost made it. It's been a hard year. I know things are really difficult right now, but you're almost there. I know there's a lot of uncertainty. All right. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in my next video.